The Murtala Mohammed International Airport plays host to millions of people departing and arriving from various destinations. Weeks ago, a couple publicized a story on social media about Mr Omoniyi Omotayo, who helped them recover their lost baggage and refused a cash reward from them. This is exactly the kind of attitude we promote at Good Sales in Nigeria. So we asked Mr Omoniyi if we could have an interview with us. Here's his story.
My name is Omoniyi Omotayo Michael. I work as an Aviation Security Officer under Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. It depends on the area you are posted. Generally, we are security men. We take charge of the security of the airport. If there is anything that's criminal intensive, we send to the police after proper documentations. But that's what we do. We take care of both the security of personnel, passengers, and everybody that comes to the airport. Aside from that, we take care of the bags and baggages and the aircrafts that moves is part of our security, both landing and parking. I started working at the airport. There was this advert, and we all came in. We wrote an interview letter, and we had this verbal interview, the oral interview. So later we were employed. So it's got 18 years now. That day, it should be on the 18th. The lady in question, 18th of June 2018. The lady in question, Mrs. Alabi, she came, she rushed down, said, she came, that, okay, I arrived on Lufthansa German airline, that I had a problem that she thought she picked her luggage, she didn't, until she got home that she realized that the luggage was not in her car. I said, who picked you? He said, it's her husband. I said, how many luggage do you have? He said, only 2. I said, it's unusual in the airport for you to have 2 luggage and one is missing. I said, it's either you forget it at the custom area where when you are being checked, or I don't know, because that is unusual. He said she didn't forget it there, that she's probably around the carousel the other. We rushed her. I sent somebody with her to go to the carousel area to check if there's any bag within that area. She went, there was nothing. I said you should check the NACO left luggage, because whenever you have issues like that, after the person must have gone home, because she had gone home since around 4:35, because the flight arrived around 4:35, and she came back around 7:15 or thereabout. We were about to close. When she came. So those are the steps we take when we have issues like that. After searching all that, we realized that the bag was not there, and the bag was not under our custody. As at that time, it was not with us, because every bag that is found, they bring it to Tango City. That's the crime unit of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. So that was it. So what I did was to rush down to the CCTV, closed circuit camera, which kudos to the government on ground, that it's a new camera room, very good one. So we rushed down. Some of my guys were there. We talked to them. I think Umar was on duty then. He started the camera. We had some challenges actually. After that challenge, we realized that they came to calibrate the camera. So when they come like that, we had some little issues. So the guys, they tried and readjust the timing of the camera. So they got it at the end of the day. So we asked them, we have to be sure if the lady actually came in with her armed luggage before we start that's how we do it. So we tried, and we got the time as she was disembarking from the plane down to the immigration area. We saw her hanging along. I said, okay, it's okay. We realized that we were closing. The other guy, that's Aruna, is taking over from the CCTV room. He's one of my boys. So I told him, okay, you continue from here. I didn't go home. Not that because of the bag, but some of us will live very far. So when you are moving to the next day for morning duty, I did afternoon that previous day. The next day for morning, so I hung around. So around 3 a.m., Aruna called me. Aruna, the guy at the CCTV room that took that he has gotten a clue. It's okay. By 5:30, I went to him. I moved to him. He showed me the clue. I said, okay, this one is not enough. Let us see who they met on the way. You know, when we now look for another clue here and there, start playing different cameras, we got a particular person in the airport that they met. So yes, we'll go to this person. Then I sprang into action even before we resumed. I ran, I checked, I got the person, we started moving, got somebody from there. We got the clue to those people that took the bag. It's a Chinese man. There were 3. 2 were probably Europeans, 1 Chinese. They came in a group as a team. So I showed when the lady came in the morning for the bag, I showed her the recorded version on my phone. Come and see one particular place. You know, what we do is that we make sure that the passenger does not have a negative impression that probably they stole my bag here and there. No, Nigeria has gone beyond that now. So what I did was to tell the lady to show the lady that out of the camera that, look, you actually forgot your bag. And she nodded in affirmative that she forgot it, that she was telephoning. It showed that she was making a call. She was making a call when the other one, there were 2 or 3, they were in a team. So they were moving and she just left the bag there. And the bag was there alone with those Chinese, the Chinese guy and the other 2 guys. They were the only people left there. And the bag was by their trolley. So they now felt, somebody showed them, it's your bag, according to the camera. Is it your bag? No, it was an honest mistake, a genuine mistake. Is it your bag? I just looked. He picked it and put it among them. They were looking for a bag. Their bag short landed as well. So it was a genuine mistake. And we tried and we got the bag through somebody from Ogun State. We got to the airport. I called the lady. She came. When she got here, she didn't know that she would get here at that time. So when she came to Tango City. That's our big tango. We gave her the bag. We told her the bag has come, but we have to do our documentations, which we did. After writing, because she has to sign for the collection. After the documentation, she signed, and I made sure that, before the documentation, we made sure that she checked her bag to be sure that nothing was missing. So she now told us in affirmation that nothing was missing, that the main reason for her traveling was that bag. That there are some documents which she went to collect, and they were just papers. And I know there are documents, maybe vital documents. That was the reason for her traveling. It was not a heavy bag. So, and she was so thankful and grateful. She was surprised. Even her husband, they didn't believe that we could get the bag. Well, I said, it's a daily routine here. It's a daily routine. If you tell my boss, my boss will not take it too serious, because it's a daily routine that, if you have a missing luggage, laptop, iPad, you come, if it's there, we give you, you sign. If it has taken long, and we have transferred to the exhibit keeper, because we have an exhibit keeper where we keep those things, we ask him to write an application to their course. That's the airport chief of security, who will thereafter attend to it, that we should collect on your behalf if he is not coming. So that's the rule of the airport. And when she got the bag, we took a picture along with the bag, a pictorial photograph along with the bag. Then we handed the bag to go. As she was going, she called me outside. We had several other cases we were attending to. I just said, what's the problem, madam? You have gone through some stress, so you don't need to go and sort yourself with your office. And she said, please call me somebody. I said, but sorry to say, before now, she had collected my number, that on the 18th, my number, my name. And I said, I pleaded with her, please don't call me. Well, we have had situations like that. There was a parallel station where somebody was calling me 3 a.m. I was with my wife. No, I'm being sincere. We have to be praying. My God knows what I'm saying. My boss knows what I'm saying. We have to be praying to get that particular bag. And we were able to get that bag after 6 days. That had to do with green card and all stuff inside the bag. So that one gave us stress. Now she took my number. She will be calling me around that time, all time again. So I pleaded with her. She said, please, she won't call. But I knew she would call. She called only once. I said, look, we're having a clue. And that was it. She now called me and said, Mr. Omoniyi, please, I want to see you. I said, for what again? She said, you had something in her hand. I don't know what it was. I said, I want to just, for your work, good work as well. I was it because I said we went through stress. I said, go. I remember one of my lady told, Madam, now Ghana they take, go. Why would I collect the money? We're only doing our work now. That's the normal thing we do there. If you come to time with it's at the basement down. So we don't, it's a crime, we don't put on uniform there. I have uniform, but we don't put on uniform. It's like under cover security team. At the airport, at least to a large extent. Yes, it's a gross improvement, real improvement. You're asking me an obvious question. I love my job when I'm in field. Because that's the job that makes me what I am. Now, you are calling my name everywhere because of my job. So I love my job seriously, on the seriousness.